say something about season 2 and then say, meanwhile, as well, we're releasing this. Okay? At least you cover it. Give us something, tell us something. No, they say, fuck you guys. You don't like the game, your problem. Enjoy this game for 2 more months. 2 more months. And then we're gonna let you know something. Hello there, I'm Dejan, and welcome to a new video. So I try always to be moderate and I try always to not be just ultra negative, but to be critical, which is kind of difficult with this game. And it's different than being negative, especially. But honestly, now I'm so fed up with this shit that I cannot hold it back anymore. Bandai, what the hell are you doing? What is this? What is this? Like, this announcement that we just got is so brain dead. I think that whoever is leading and taking care of the communication part of the social aspect of the game and advertisements and marketing should just be fired. If this is the ideas they're bringing in, if this is the kind of communication they're coming in with. So these are the kind of news that we got, okay? So there is going to be an update, and it's going to be the last update for Season 1. Fine. It's not Season 2. Fine. Did we get a date for Season 2? No. Did we get a trailer for Season 2? No. What do they say? Tekken Shop, give us more money. The last Tekken Fight Pass with all these things that we saw in the trailer that we saw 3 months ago with bullshit cosmetic, with t-shirt, with simple prints on it, not even interesting costume, it's just black t-shirts. So a reutilized asset with a different texture that has a picture on it. Okay? Picture. Reutilized asset. Yeah, Tekken Fight Lounge, this probably is the only thing that was like, okay, there is something here. There is like a grain of salt here. You know, there is something. Which is that now you can get character panels, which is not even customization item. It's just the panel that you see when you got in the loading screen into a match. You can get them by fighting, interacting with NPCs into the fight launch. It's not even a micro step. It's just maybe start to look with the side eye into the right direction. It's nothing. But the saddest thing is this is probably the only kind of positive things there is in this shit. Fix on tournament settings and ranked match, which is basically it's such a basic adjustment as well. There should be just something that is implemented day one. That is crazy they're doing it now after more than a year than the game has been out, which basically is just reduces the likelihood to be paired with someone where the connection wasn't good and it failed to establish in the first place. And okay, what do we get as well? We get a maid outfit. It's here somewhere. I don't know where it is. Regarding feature, got a balance adjustment in version 1.12.01, which is that one that is gonna come. That came out now, have been postponed in consideration of major tournaments scheduled for February in Europe and Japan. Okay, the European Cup finals. Okay, understandable. You should have adjusted something earlier because you had time. Okay. Additionally, as we plan to release Season 2 update with extensive balance adjustment this spring, we will not implement any balance adjustment in version 1.13 scheduled for mid-March. So basically, it means that Season 2 in this fucking game is gonna start after more than a year that this game has been out and it's been in the very fragile state that it's been. And to me, it's just mind freaking blowing. Mind freaking blowing. They know that every time they do a communication, just pushing on their sales and pushing on the Tekken Pass and the Fight Pass and the shop, which is the more controversial and divisive topic of the game since they released it, and it's always been. They always know there is some kind of backlash. Okay, so how do you do this kind of announcement? Just common sense. Say something about Season 2 and then say, meanwhile, as well, we're releasing this. Okay, at least you cover it. Give us something, tell us something. No, they say, fuck you guys. You don't like the game, your problem. Enjoy this game for 2 more months. 2 more months. And then we're gonna let you know something. Now, this Tekken Talk is gonna be again the most boring show as usual, where you basically, it's gonna be a 1.5 hour show where 20 minutes are spoken in Japanese by Mako and Mari translate, and half of the translation is they're promoting their shit. And I'm tired of this. It's so pointless. Like, how can they not see that their game, the player base is crumbling, is madness. This game is not selling well. This game is absolutely not selling well. This game is not doing well. And it doesn't matter what the people say. It's like, oh yeah, like, there is a chunk of people that likes the game. But objectively, there is a massive chunk of people that does not like the game. And it's not just for the gameplay aspect, because at the end of the day, you know what happens? I am the one that says I'm so fed up for this game, then I talk about this game with other people, then I watch a couple of videos about this game, and I'm like, I wanna give it a go, I wanna play a bit more. So the game has potential. It's still very rough to play, it needs polish, a lot of polish. But the problem is that on top of needing polish and not receiving any, we get this stuff. We get a maid costume. How can they not understand? Like, the Genmaji Temple. The Genmaji Temple was supposed to be the wake-up call for the communication aspect. And they said it was their wake-up call. Harada says, I'm gonna make sure that everything becomes better now. And now, no, nothing changed. Nothing changed. The communication is still shit. The only difference is they put paid and free every time they release a trailer about the new costumes. That's it. That's it. The balancing is still dog shit. The balancing release time is still trash. And I understand that you say that you want to release Season 2, so you don't want to balance it in this update because it's not the Season 2 update. I can understand that. But even the next update is not gonna release a balance patch. Even the next one, guys. And no, I don't want to do a comparison with a game that is doing incredibly better. So Street Fighter released the 2nd of June of 2023. They got the first, second, third and fourth character of the Season Pass 1. Exactly before the end of June of 2024, which was basically 1 year and 3 weeks into the game, they released Mr. Bison, M. Bison, which is the first character of Season 2, okay? Now, Tekken 8 released at the end of January 2024, and we are not gonna get Season 2 until April, and we are not gonna get a trailer, and some concrete understanding of Season 2 until March. There is anything to be added in this? There is anything to be said? Now, I was the one that always had hope for Season 2, I was the one that always said I have faith for Season 2, and I was saying this in October because I felt Season 2 was something like starting to get close finally. Because I was expecting Season 2 to be announced in January, like thoroughly announced, with already maybe the showing the first character, and then, Tekken Talks and everything. In February you have it, in March you have it, the European Tekken Cup was the end of everything. But no. So like this, what is gonna happen is that Season 2 is gonna release on top of the EVO Japan, very close to it, and EVO Japan is gonna be again a probable, yes, the chance to become a shit show like it was last year. So honestly, I started to lose hope in this game. There is nothing else to say. I started a channel because I want to do video games, and this game was one of the games I wanted to do the most because it's been part of my life since ever. But there is nothing to this game left if they don't start to do some real changes. But the problem is, for the last 4 months we have been saying this, and at the end of the day, when the timeout was coming for the changes, or for the communication of the changes was getting closer and closer, nothing happened. And now nothing happened. So yeah, there is nothing else to be added. There is nothing else to be said.